Hello, freak bitches.
They did not want.
Oh, that's funny. Well, you know, a lot of boxing people want, like I was saying before, they want to defend boxing. They want, you know, they want to be on team boxing. And honestly, I played a part of that a little bit when I had this thing with Lou DiBella.
That's right. You were very good in that, by the way.
Well, it felt like it was pretty easy.
Yeah.
He wasn't making very good arguments.
It was terrible arguments.
And the other problem is, I mean, you know, if I really went to war with somebody, I said, yeah, I got that guy. It was a terrible argument, and I'm a fan. Like, that's the dumb part.
Sure.
I'm a fan of boxing.
Sure.
Like, and I probably know a lot. I bet if he and I sat down and we just started talking about classic fights, Hagler Hearns, you know, Sugar Ray Leonard, Roberto Duran, like, he would realize, like, really quickly,
Sure.
like, I'm a legit boxing fan. I fucking love boxing.
How many rounds did Hagler Hearns go? Was that 3?
Yes. Yes.
Who did he
knocked him
draw
out in the
with?
Third. Hagler? Oh,
Oh, this
Canelo?
guy, yeah.
I don't know. He had that fight with Mayweather, though, where Mayweather did a genius thing. First of all, he made him cut a lot of weight, made him get down to 152, drained him up a little bit. And then, you know, he caught him before he reached the level that he's at now. Like when he fought Amir Khan, he fucked Amir Khan up, dude, with a haymaker of a right hand. And, you know, when he landed that bomb and put Amir Khan to sleep, you got to go, okay, this is a guy that's now at the fucking peak of his game. So when he fought Mayweather caught him right when he was getting into it, you know, right when he was coming up. And that Mayweather fight, I think, took him over the top. When you fight a guy that's as slick and as talented and fucking fast and the timing that Mayweather has, you realize, like, there's levels to this thing.
Is Golovkin fighting at the weight he normally fights at?
Yep.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, this is his weight, man. He's the king. This guy's a beast.
I know. The guys behind him look exactly like him, too.
The good thing about this fight is, what's interesting is Golovkin, some experts believe that he might be slipping slightly, and Canelo is coming up. And the idea is that a year ago, Golovkin would have fucked Canelo up. This is what a lot of people believe. But now Canelo's better, and Golovkin might have faded a little bit.
What's the age difference?
I think Golovkin is, he's older for sure, but I think he's 35. See if you can find that, young Jamie. I want to say he's 35 or 36.
Yeah, Canelo's 27.
Oh, he's younger than
Golovkin is what?
34?
30,
I think he's younger than 36.
35.
35. Okay.
Oh,
So
9 years.
yeah, so that's like
8
if unless he's juicing, that's the last of the squeeze.
Yeah. 8 years, yeah.
When you're around but I mean when you're around 35, like that's when the decline happens to almost everybody.
Right.
36 it slips, 37 slips more, 39, 40. Very rarely see a 40-year-old champion that's not on the sauce.
Yeah, I mean, that's why Randy Couture was such an amazing. I mean, guy was.
Well, it's really why Bernard Hopkins was the most impressive.
Jesus, yeah.
He went into his 50s.
Yeah.
And he still was outboxing world-class fighters and dropping them, you know? I mean, he got fucked up by Joe Smith, but Joe Smith is a monster.
Was that his final fight where he got knocked through the ring? Yeah.
Scary.
How old is he now?
52 or 53?
And he was 50 when he last fought.
I think he was 51 or 52.
And his brain is. I've interviewed him all. He's perfectly coherent. Like I don't know how he.
Here
has
we go.
nothing.
Round 1, ladies and gentlemen. Eddie Bravo, prediction?
I'm going to go with the Mexican.
Dude, you got to go with your people. I understand. Norton?
I got to go with Golovkin. Have to.
Yeah.
Because he's white?
Absolutely.
Okay.
No.
I feel like either one of these motherfuckers could shock the
Is
world.
Kazakhstan considered white?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's
Okay.
definitely white if you go to a black neighborhood and try to say the N-word.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know. Are you white? Well, can you get away with being in a black neighborhood and using the N-word?
Yeah. Do you have
'Cause
that
if-
type of credibility
yeah.
or do you not? Yeah.
If you're Wesley
So-
Snipes dark, you can get away with using it anywhere in the world, right?
Sure.
So Canelo's white?
Canelo is actually Mexican, but he's got red fucking hair. It's crazy.
Freckles.
Kazakhstan's in
But if
Asia.
Kazakhstan is considered white, then why wouldn't Canelo be considered white?
He is white, for sure. I mean, he's Russian. Or, you know, part of the former
Kazakhstan.
Soviet Union.
That's right by China. That's right by
Yeah.
China.
Well, you know, a lot of these people have Mongolian in them. A lot of these people...
Is that white?
Well, no. It's
No.
like an Asian. But it's... that's Genghis Khan. I mean, Genghis Khan, I think they said some insane number, like 5% of all the men in Asia, or all the people in Asia, have Genghis Khan's genes.
Jesus.
He's
He's dumping loads all over the place.
Fucked everybody and killed everyone. Killed, like, you know, they don't even know how many millions, but somewhere between 20 and 70 million people died directly by his hand.
You know what his daughter was named?
Which one?
Shaka.
Shaka Khan? I feel for you.
I met her in a falafel place in New York. Me and Godfrey chased her down the street and ran in
Oh
to
my
meet her.
God.
Golovkin's fucking
Look at
him up.
this. 1 in 200 of the whole population of the world is directly descended from Genghis Khan. Look at that. Oh my God.
What years was he alive?
It was like the 1200s.
That's
I
basically
think.
100% of China.
Yeah. Oh, dude, this is a great fight, huh? Golovkin just double jabbed him. Ooh. That's a strong jab. That might be a big factor. He's used that jab before on guys and shocked them and outboxed them. Lemieux, he did that with. He came out and started popping him with the jab, and a lot of people didn't expect that. He can outbox the shit out of people.
He caught him.
Yeah.
Uppercut. Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
those are blocked, though. Those nothing's happening there. Those are getting blocked. The jab is what you got to keep an eye on. See, or the counter right hand of Canelo, too.
He's a lot bigger.
Who?
Triple G.
Yeah, he is bigger. He's taller. See how that
Wider.
jab keeps landing? His face is fucked up, and it's the first round. He's getting lit up with that straight jab. He's shaking
He's got
his
a little
hand, though.
attitude.
He shaded a lot, yeah.
Well, he gets angry at people and starts talking shit to him, and he puts his hands down and lets them punch him in the face. When he was breaking this one dude down, as he was breaking him down, he put his hands down, started walking towards him and letting the guy punch him, just moving his hands slightly, and then fucking digs in on him.
Is
He's
this-
a mean guy, man.
How many-
Golovkin?
Yeah, he's mean. He's
Isn't the
cute,
psychology of
but
that
mean.
amazing, though? When you drop your hands, a lot of times guys won't react immediately because there's a schoolyard humiliation of a guy doing that and you missing.
Yeah.
It's really weird to watch professional fighters not always just go right in when someone's hands are down.
Let me help you out with that. There's also a reason. When you drop your hands, you don't know where the punches are coming from. It's a different thing. Like, it's very tricky. When someone drops their hands, you have to be very careful because things can come from anywhere. It's one of the reasons why Tommy Hearns, when he jabbed, he kept his hand down here and he pop it up in your face. You don't see it as much. You don't see it as quick. If someone's standing right here and you see this and you see that, you see the hands a little bit more. It's a traditional pattern that you understand. But when someone has their hands down low and they start moving their head, shit can come wild from all over the place.
How many
You gotta be
pay-per-view
careful.
cards has Triple G headlined?
Only a few. He's been mostly like an HBO fighter, but because his pay-per-views didn't sell well. Like one of them only sold
which
like
one?
Gennady Golovkin. I forget who he fought, but he was like 150,000 buys. It's unfortunate because he's fucking like marvelous in there. I mean,
Who's
amazing.
the two best guys he beat?
Kell Brook's very good, and he broke him down.
White
man.
guy?
Yeah, no, he's a black guy from England. Really
What?
badass. World champion at a lighter weight. He was world champion, I believe, at welterweight, and he came up. Oh, look at this. Canelo, I don't like all that. It's a lot wasted energy right there. A little too much emotion. He like roostered him, got behind him. That's a lot of energy he just blew there. In
that
a
happened
fight.
a lot, too, in Conor Mayweather, a lot.
I think that was different, though, you know.
Yeah.
These guys are way more identical in terms of skill and career. But I'm seeing Golovkin get the better of these exchanges.
They just showed
They
a-
both jabbed each other at the same time. Stiff. You know, the age could really be a factor. You know, Canelo's never really taken a beating. He only had one fight that he lost, and that was that fight with Mayweather. And he really didn't get beat up in that fight. He just got outboxed.
Was that a decision?
Yeah, unanimous, clear. Mayweather just showed him what's up. But he didn't knock him out, you know what I mean? It's like Canelo's beating the fuck out of some really good fighters. He's a super dangerous puncher. And Golovkin has been in way more wars than Canelo has. Canelo's figured out a way to avoid wars and just put it on people. It's just fucking really good, man. This is, for boxing, this is like as good as it gets.
Yeah, it is.
Because Canelo's still getting better. You know, ooh, that's a sweet jab. I mean, he's 27 now, and this fight is going to make him better too. You know, he's only 27. Golovkin, if Canelo managed to KO him and he's 35, could be the end, you know, or at least the beginning of the end. He's not 25, but Canelo almost is.
And part of the appeal is that he's 37-0. There's something about an undefeated fighter.
I like those 3 G's on his belt. That's
Yeah,
huge.
it's dope. Well, he's undefeated for a reason, man. He's a fucking master.
Yeah.
in there.
Gucci should sponsor him.
Ah, that's right. Just we want 2 of your G's.
Or the Freemasons.
Just the other one put over your dick. Just put our G's up top, and then your G over the dick. Hublot, the watch company, sponsored his dick. Look. Isn't that funny that people care about that? Like,
Yeah.
like that the UFC didn't want that. A lot of people felt like they see too much of that on boxer shorts. It bothers them. Like, I don't even notice it.
I mean, does it even help with sales, or does it just get into your psyche and you don't even realize it's in there?
It's a good question. I remember back in the day, cigarette companies used to sponsor fighters. Like boxers used to have cigarette companies on their shorts. Forget who did that. You know what? It might have been Mayorga. Who the fuck had a cigarette company sponsored them? Cigarette company sponsored boxers.
Do you ever see the old where they would sponsor cartoons and they would show Fred smoking a Winston? Like they would have like fucking what's that? I hate that show. The Flintstones.
You hate the Flintstones?
Ah, it fucking makes me sick. Despise Fred Flintstone.
Why?
I don't know. I just always hated them.
Why?
So it's a weird one. I'm not a big cartoon guy, but that one I
Ooh,
particularly
look at
hated.
that left hook to the body, son. Woo! Boom. Golovkin with a crisp straight right. This is as good as it gets for boxing, man. It really is. You know, you got a guy in Golovkin, undefeated, 35-0, been blasting everybody, wanting that big fight. And then Canelo Alvarez, this proud superstar, steps up, wants this fight, and just they knew the fight. They both called each other out. They both wanted. I mean, Canelo's always said he wanted to fight the very best.
He's bleeding. Golovkin, it looks like there's a
Yeah.
cut under his right eye.
Oh, left hook and then another one behind it.
Wow.
God damn, Golovkin's good. God damn, he's good. He landed some shots there, man. Woo! That was an interesting combination, the way he threw the left hook and then threw it again. A surprising left hook, the second left hook in particular. He's forcing this kid to box with him, to slug with him. That's his style of fight. Canelo's a really good counter striker. And what's going on here now is Golovkin is just really coming to him, and this is like a perfect fight in a lot of ways. This is like the kind of fight you would hope.
But does Canelo want to stand there with him and trade punches?
Well, he wants a counter strike, but Golovkin's going to come towards him, so he has his opportunities. It's a brilliant fight. Like as far as like what stylistically, it's perfect.
Has Golovkin ever even really been in trouble in a fight?
Not really. He's been punched a lot though.
Never been dropped?
No, I don't believe so. I've never even seen him like stunned. He did have a really good fight in his last fight. Can you put Golovkin's record up so I can remember homeboy's name? He's had a couple of very good fights where, people are coming to him very, enthusiastic.
Who's the last fight he fought? Was Sherman was last?
Daniel Jacobs.
Oh, Daniel Jacobs.
Daniel Jacobs is the one. That's that guy. That was a really close fight. Awesome fight. But it was a unanimous decision for Gennady Golovkin, but Daniel Jacobs is fucking for real.
White guy?
Black guy.
Black guy, yeah.
He's super good. So it was a big win. And, everybody could tell watching the fight that Jacobs is super legit. We already knew it coming in, but so even though he didn't knock him out, he still won.
Damn, Canelo's fierce.
Fierce. Both guys are fierce. Oh, that left hook to the body by Canelo. They're both so good, man. Oh, that uppercut. Damn. See, and then the other thing you got to think of is age, man. The reality of age. 35 with some wars behind him versus 27 with really no wars. Just smashing a lot of people. Real good trainer. Has been the same trainer since he was a kid. What are you showing me, Jamie? What's going on? Is that the UFC?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're amazing. How come we can't put it on that TV?
It's hooked up to my computer.
Oh, we got to fix that. Who are these guys fighting?
It's this fight.
Arm triangle. Look at that. Other guy. He's
Oh,
going
Gregor
underjack.
Gillespie
Yeah, he's
and
going
Jason
underjack
Gonzalez.
on him.
Well, folks, we should be on Twitter at the same time. We should be periscoping
Look at
this.
that arm triangle.
I don't use any of those live. Once in a while I go on Facebook. I know it's supposed to help, but I just can't do it.
Yeah, sometimes it's too much.
He keeps going back to the arm triangle. He lost it last time, and
Yeah,
then he went
he's
back
got
to
it
it.
now.
He likes it. Oh, no, he lost
No.
it again. Look, he's going to underjack it again. You go right back to it. Easy on us. He goes right
Yeah,
back to it. Look at
that's
that.
his shit.
You could tell. You know, I knew he was going to do it because he's so good at it.
Look at
Like,
that.
there's no way he's gonna wear him out. He's got to keep him in the chopping
Oh, that's
block right
good
there.
right there.
He's got to not try to finish him. Just keep him in the chopping block.
What do you think of that way of defending?
Ooh, that was a nice way. Damn.
Yeah, when you grab, you S
No,
grip.
no, no. That's the way you
under
defend
your
it.
leg,
But
right.
doing it the way he's doing it,
Oh, man,
he's
he's got
out.
him
He's
anyway.
gone. He's gone. It's over.
Tap.
Was that what
There you go.
Dos Anjos finished off Neil Magny with?
Yes,
Yes.
he did. Yeah,
Yes.
smushed him. Round 4. Here we go. This is too ADD having the UFC play here too.
That was dude. You turned it
That was
on at
dope.
the perfect time because
Hot for
that
Jamie.
end you rarely see an underjack battle in the UFC like that.
Yeah,
that
you're
was a
right.
battle. He tried it 3 different times. You rarely see that. You don't ever see that.
That's
as a matter
Gregor
of fact.
Gillespie. He's a fucking beast, man.
Gregor Gillespie.
Yeah,
That's a
he's
bad
a
motherfucker
beast.
right there.
He's a beast.
That was some good mount strategies. He wasn't trying to beat him up. He was trying to finish him.
Shot to the body.
Oh man, Canelo just hit him with a hard left hook to the body, and Golovkin's
Let's see if they show
pushing
that.
forward. These guys are going at it, man. This is crazy. This is a fucking war, man. I mean, like, we're watching like an all-time classic boxing war right now. Ooh, look at that jab.
Did that hit him? It looked like I missed him. Did I hit him?
No, popped him fast. Ooh. Eddie Bravo, would you be watching this if it wasn't for us?
Yes, because he's Mexican.
Did you know it was going to start at 8?
They always start around 8:30.
Well,
The main
not
events
usually.
in
They start at
boxing.
like 9. They decided to start this one early.
Okay.
Just to make sure that people on the East Coast. Look at that. Ooh. Golovkin with that jab.
You think that was the thinking too? Like, let's make sure people in New York and Jersey and Florida can order this.
Yeah, for sure. That's what. Oh, dude.
Ooh,
This is distracting shit. All right. It was a good idea at first, but.
He just did that thing by where he dropped his arms a little bit too.
Yeah. He's boxing him up. He shook his head. As soon as they shake their head no, that means yes.
Yeah. Does that ever mean the guy isn't hurt when he
No.
shakes? Because why would you tell him you didn't hurt? You're not hurt.
Well, it does kind of like you ain't got shit. You could say that a guy, but the problem is when someone actually hits you and really dings you, and then you do it, like never.
well, maybe the no is saying no. You didn't knock me down. Not this time. Maybe that's what he means.
Maybe. It doesn't seem like it. Mostly what it seems like, that didn't hurt. Like, that ain't shit. You didn't get me. No one ever says you didn't knock me down.
Yeah.
Except in like a Jake LaMotta movie.
That was exactly it. Great close up on the ring. He's trying to fucking.
Woo! Jabbing that counter right together. These guys are so well matched. Ooh, look at that tight left hook by Triple G.
He's hurt.
Triple G?
No Canelo.
You think so?
Yeah,
What makes you say that?
because he keeps going backwards into the ropes.
You might
That
be
body
right.
shot that you were talking about, right when that landed, he looked at his eyes. He went, "Oh shit."
You might be right. You might be right.
I keep forgetting these are 3-minute rounds.
And no, they're weird, right?
Yeah, you get into it, you're like, oh fuck the bell.
You know what's interesting about that? It's easier to go 5 minutes boxing than it is to go 3 minutes of wrestling. Yet the UFC is like 5-minute rounds and boxing is 3-minute rounds. They just got used to it. But one thing, though, is if you give a shorter round, there is a good argument for a shorter round. That argument is guys can go faster and harder in 3 minutes than they can in 5 because they have to conserve themselves.
Right.
Do you feel like boxing over the last year is making a comeback or not
For
really?
sure.
Okay.
I think boxing is in a good place right now.
it's making a little comeback?
Yeah.
And it might have something to do with the fact that there's a rivalry going on between UFC and boxing. Like, what sport is better?
Yeah.
I think it's bringing more attention to boxing, by the UFC fans. They're paying attention to boxing because there's this debate.
Yeah, maybe. It's a good idea. A good argument.
Maybe the UFC
Maybe
is
it does
blowing
help.
boxing up.
Well, it's also boxing's in a real good place right now. There's so many good fighters.
And could you-
Lomachenko, these two gentlemen. Right
Could you really
here.
do a 3-minute round in UFC? I mean, with jiu-jitsu and all that, it just
No,
seems
you
like
couldn't.
it
You
wouldn't
couldn't
work.
What I would think is maybe a 5-minute round of boxing would be kind of interesting. But I think they're doing it right, honestly, because I think, you could go hard and fast for 3 minutes, and maybe it'll ensure a faster pace for the majority of the fight than if you made guys fight 5-minute rounds.
How often do they give out 10-8 rounds in boxing?
When guys get dropped quite a bit. It's pretty common. It was uncommon for a long time in MMA. but it's more common now. Wow, that was good head movement there by Canelo.
That's because of the rule changes, right?
Yeah. Canelo avoided most of that. He's good, really good defense there. His defense is tight. Good movement. Ooh, that's a good right hand to the body. It's just like to get to this level. What's exciting about this fight is that to get to this level, there's so much shit you got to go through. It's so rare that a guy comes out this good, you know? Like, there's so few of them.
And it's even rarer that you get two of them finally fighting.
Yeah, like this.
Who
in their
else? Who are the
prime.
top pay-per-view boxers? Right
You're
now?
looking at it
Floyd,
right now, man.
Floyd
Mayweather.
in this?
Yeah, when
Who else?
Floyd's retired. Manny Pacquiao's not drawing the numbers he used to. In his last fight, he fought and he lost to like a school teacher. You know, his time is basically done.
Where
or
did he
close
go to
it.
fight? That was
Australia.
What about in the heavyweight division? No pay-per-view there?
Well, Anthony Joshua was a huge star in London and in England and probably in Europe and the UK. In America, he's a big star with boxing fans, but sort of like how Triple G's a big star with boxing fans. Canelo is a huge star with actual Mexicans, like across the board. And maybe you could say that about Anthony Joshua with England. I'm not in England. It could very well be
Oof.
that. Oh, look at that right hand over the top. He said no. He said no. I don't know about that.
What do you think boxing needs to do to keep the upward
It's just
trajectory?
hard. It's just hard. You got guys like Terrence Crawford. He's a bad motherfucker. You got Lomachenko. You've got some good fighters. You've got Andre Ward, who's one of the best in the world. The UFC the boxing light heavyweight champion, who's also the U.S. gold medalist in boxing. He's a beast.
I think
man.
what you got to do is give people the fights that they want, not make them wait for it for 2 years and 3 years.
Yeah, that's easier said than done. Though.
Oh, absolutely.
It's
but
hard.
it's what helped the UFC, I think,
Ooh,
so
look at
much.
that.
Look at that. And they're shaking their hands at each other. Ooh, this is crazy.
Look at that shit.
Canelo's winging some shots. He's throwing them hard, man. Ooh! Oh. Golovkin
Maybe you
caught
wanted
him
to
with the
tire
right hand.
Golovkin out a little bit.
Maybe.
Golovkin.
Golovkin.
How do you say it?
Golovkin.
Golovkin.
Golovkin. Ooh, this is a good fight. Oh, dropped his hands. He got popped with a
The
jab.
fucking cologne on the back of his pants, Bijoun or
Is that what
Bijan.
it is?
Yeah, that's a cologne. This
Who's-
guy Norman used to wear it in a department store I worked in, and then he was arrested for stealing. He always smelled good, Norman.
Oh, that's hilarious. The smells.
Yeah, he smelled great. I was like, what is it? He's like, Bijoun.
People are weird with their fucking colognes, right?
Yeah. I have a whole fucking shelf full of them.
Do you?
Yeah, I don't know why I like them. It's overcompensation, I think.
I used to wear Jakar.
Oh God, yeah, it was great. That was like Guido stuff in like 1988, 1990.
You thought you had to wear it to get laid.
Yeah,
Girls
You gotta
like
put
cologne.
Jakar.
Capizios.
They
Yeah,
like it. For
They
some
like it. You
reason,
gotta wear
they
it.
love it.
They like it. Gotta wear it. Gotta wear what they like.
I don't like a girl to wear perfume at all. Like I really don't like. I like natural.
Yeah.
I like the fruity smelling, like the sweet
Look at this.
perfumes.
Boom.
Not the grandma
oh,
perfume.
son.
Yeah, no, I
Mist.
don't like any. I wanted to smell like a fucking gorilla.
Look at Canelo. Canelo shook his head, but that was a bomb that he got hit with.
It grazed them.
It's weird, male perfume. It's weird that we accept that, you know? Oh, look at that right hand. Damn, dude. Golovkin's pouring it on. Oh. Golovkin is landing some shots,
He
man. It's
brings
only the
the fire.
6th round. This is just the 6th round. I don't know. Oh, Canelo's firing back. That's a hard shot to the body.
Yeah,
he hurt him to the
he hurt
body.
him.
He hurt him to the liver.
Oh,
and he went
shit.
back to it. Golovkin's in
that.
trouble. He's hurt to the body.
He knows it.
Yeah, man. He does know it. He hit him with the right hand to the liver.
Look at he's landing left and
Yeah.
right now.
Oh!
Oh, shit.
What a turnaround. It's so hard to recover from that liver shot, too. You got to keep moving. But you're diminished. You ever been hit in the liver, Jim? I know you've had a lot of guys leg kick you and choke you.
I don't think anyone's ever purposely punched me in the liver. I've had a lot of things done. They're all unpleasant, but they say that's a pretty bad one.
It's horrible. And to fact, I'm pretty sure that happened just now to Gennady Golovkin, and you could barely tell watching him fight. Ooh, we got hit in the chest there. A little high. Ooh, this is a good fight. It's so back and forth.
Yeah.
I punched a guy in the liver in the 4th grade, didn't do shit.
Yeah, you got to work on your technique, son. The 4th grade means you were 9.
Are you sure you actually hit the liver?
Fuck yeah.
Totally, bro.
Crushed it.
It's a horrible thing to kick. When people
I
get
think it's
kicked
a
in the
myth.
liver, knee to the liver might be the worst. That's one of the worst. Knee to the liver is horrifying. That's what Ronda Rousey was so good at that. She would tie girls up in that judo clinch and then just knee the fuck out of their body. It was ruthless. Because she was so good at the upper body control. She could tie you up so well from judo. Oh, Gennady Golovkin with the right hand to the body. She would just get a hold of girls, and then she started fucking nuking them with knees to the body. She did that to Sarah McMahon. God damn, this is good.
Yeah, this is really...
So tense, right? Like anything can happen here. Fortunes can change. The drop of a hat! Woo! Canelo is firing him, huh? Both these guys
44, 49 to 44 power punches.
God damn it, that is so insane.
In favor of Golovkin.
Is Ronda coming back, you think?
I don't think so.
She's going to wrestling, I
You
think.
think it's over?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think she wants to do it anymore. You know, for whatever reason, you could break that down psychologically all day. You know, Matt Serra had a great line that I never forgot. He said a long time ago that everybody likes to be the hammer,
Oh, yeah.
but nobody wants to be the nail.
Yeah.
And
And there's always
if you're the nail, can you come back?
yeah, and there's always going to be fighters out there that you can't take down and that you're going to be forced to stand.
Sure.
And the level of striking right now with the girls is at an all-time high. And if you ain't on top of your striking, even if you get really good, it's still Russian roulette.
Yeah.
These girls are
So many of them are so
Savages.
good, like Shevchenko and Amanda Nunes.
yeah. So
dangerous.
you know,
So dangerous. It's just
what are you
going to
do
level.
if you can't take the person down? You have to strike, and then
Yep.
it becomes a kickboxing battle. How good is your kickboxing?
Kickboxing battle where you hope and pray that something goes
Hey.
wrong and you get it to the ground.
Hey, you know what? Ronda has good striking. It's not terrible, but even if it was great, there's a lot of great strikers out there. So at the end of the day, you're going to be forced to win a kickboxing tournament at the very top. It's going to be very hard. She didn't wrestle her whole life. She's doing judo at an Olympic level.
Yeah.
She has great takedowns. She was able to ragdoll most of her opponents. But right now, man, it's going to be very hard for her to take these girls down right now. She's going to be forced to strike. So then it becomes, she could win some, she could lose some.
How many people did she beat that were strikers as good as Holly Holm or
None.
Amanda Nunes?
None. None of them were as good as her. The only one who was close was Kat Zingano, and she caught Kat really
Early.
quick.
First round, right?
Yeah, with an armbar. Kat just charged at her and got caught with an armbar.
Yeah, I think Ronda said, I think Kat deserved better. Like, she knew that was just a kind of a fluke.
You know what Kat said? That the reason why she charged at her like that is because she took a furious beating in that Amanda Nunes fight. She won the fight, but she got fucked up in that first round, like real bad. And she's like, I didn't want to go through that again.
Right.
She goes, I just want to charge at her and get a hold of her.
Imagine if Ronda Rousey decided to, on the girls she couldn't throw or take down, plan B is the flying guard pull. She had the guard for it. She has an amazing guard, amazing armbar from the guard. Her plan should have been, in my opinion, to get the fight to the ground, try to be on top, try to use your judo. If that didn't work, we have to go to pull and guard.
The problem with someone like Amanda Nunes is that's not going to happen.
You don't think she
And
could pull
you're
guard
gonna
on
get-
Amanda Nunes? You could pull guard on anybody.
I think you're going to get eaten up with punches when you try to get close. Amanda's got some
you
long
gotta,
ass arms.
In order to pull guard, you got to pull off a legit shot to get them to react, to get them to sprawl, and that's when you pull guard. When you're under them and they sprawl, you time it perfect. It's a technique.
Right.
It's just like a takedown.
Was that
Right,
the
but
biggest
that was
problem with
never
Ronda?
Ronda's game. Her game was all upper
but
body.
her
She had to
guard
go
is
in high,
amazing.
right?
Yeah.
Her guard's amazing. Just like in that fight with that Sergio Morai, he was on his back, hurt, and his opponent wouldn't get on top of him.
Let's pay attention to this because some shit is happening here. Golovkin cracked him. We're still going to be able to watch the Rockhold fight too. Ooh, so exciting! Yeah, it's only 8:30. This fight's nuts, man.
He's really impressive off the ropes, too.
Golovkin?
No, Alvarez.
Oh yeah, well he's impressive everywhere. They both are. I mean, these are two legit world champions. That's why this is so exciting.
I haven't seen Golovkin on the ropes much at all this fight.
No, because he's been taking it to Canelo. And that's his style. And that's what's so interesting about this setup is that everybody knew that Canelo was a really good counterpuncher. He's got real good
nice.
timing.
He just seems a bit too small.
Canelo?
Yeah.
Oh, that jab.
Really?
There's a size difference, man.
There's definitely a size difference, but he's thick. You know, I just think frame-wise, I think you're right. But I think the money is where he's at, you know? I mean, I think this fight is a big, big money fight. I don't know how many good fights there are for him at 54, what big names there are. I think he struggles to make that weight, too.
Who, Golovkin?
No, Canelo. I think he struggles even to make 60.
And this is at what?
This is 60. I think 154 is a real struggle for him. Because that's what Mayweather got him down to 152. Mayweather's so smart. Like, just lose a little bit more weight. We'll talk. A little more weight.
Yeah.
Just a little more weight. And the thing about Conor, like what he did to Conor is very smart, too.
Which was?
Just make him fight. Make him work. Get him tired. And then start putting it to him. To start piling it up, wearing him out, piling it up, wearing him out.
Yeah, when you saw Mayweather unloading, you're like, oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he's fucking Floyd Mayweather. He's one of, if not the best boxer ever. And Conor did catch him with a couple things. Ooh, look at that jab. Son. Oh, no. HBO pay-per-view went blank for a
All
second
good.
there. Oh, they all panicked. Can you imagine? Let's see. What do you think here?
I don't
Well,
see
he's
it.
definitely losing the rounds, but he
8
is
to
fighting
12.
back. He's putting up a good fight.
So
but,
you think Canelo's losing?
oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's got like
see-
19 more headshots for Golovkin.
Yeah, they have Golovkin ahead 3 points, 65 to 68. But the thing is, it looks like Golovkin is trying to put him away. He's not just content to beat him. He's putting massive pressure on him here. You know, I mean, and you saw Canelo take a big, deep breath. And as we get into the 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, Canelo fades a little. He fades a little. He throws hard power shots. And I know he keeps working hard on his conditioning, and he works harder than anybody. But it's just that style is exhausting.
Well, plus Golovkin wants to put him away because he hears people talking about his age too. I mean, you know, everyone's saying, does he have it anymore? Is he
Yep.
slowing down?
Yeah, that's the consensus. Oh,
trying to
good
hold
shots
him.
to the body. Good shots to the body by Canelo. Dude, he might have hurt him again. He might have hurt him again to the body. Golovkin's not firing at him, see? Ooh.
He's catching his breath.
Yeah, he got it ripped to the body, dude.
Another one
again.
right there.
Dude. Oh, this is such a good fight.
Yeah.
This fight, if every boxing match was like this, boxing would be huge. The thing that's genius about Mayweather is he managed to never be in one of these.
Yeah, he really did avoid
He
everything.
avoided all of it. He never got beat up. He only got hit clean like 7 times, 8 times his whole career.
And he's made the most money.
Made way more than anybody else combined.
Like double or triple at least, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's for sure the #1 moneymaker ever.
Oh, without a doubt, yeah. It's
not even close.
Didn't this put him into a billionaire category?
In the neighborhood, you know, who knows exactly what the deal is. But, dude, they got 6.25 something million pay-per-views. That's insane.
I wonder what he's saving up for. I wonder what he wants that he doesn't quite
He's
have
just
enough
balling.
money.
He's
Like,
balling out of control.
Doesn't he owe taxes too? I think he owes money too.
He owed a little bit before this fight, but
He might buy a basketball team. Or
oh, look
something.
at that uppercut! The big thing is him not going too crazy and spending it all and blowing it all.
He's
That's the big
smart. He
thing.
does. He doesn't
Oh,
seem
shut
like
the
a
fuck
dude.
up.
that
I
would-
think they have one more
I mean, he does
fight.
buy mansions and shit, and all sorts of Rolls Royces, but
Well, you know when he got
quality cars.
he was like way deep in the tax. Oh, he
that
got
was a
caught
nice
with an
uppercut,
uppercut.
yeah.
Nice uppercut by Canelo. He was definitely like in big tax trouble before we got bailed out with a fight in the past.
You think they rematch? I think they rematch.
They should. Why not? I think Conor would have to beat somebody good in a boxing match. And he would also have to have a real training camp.
I think boxing's over for Conor.
Oh, I
mean,
don't think so.
you-
Now there's one more
Really?
fight like that because
Sure.
people will buy
Fight
it now
like
because
that?
Conor went to the 10th round. He got fatigued. There's still
Yeah.
a motive for people to buy it.
Yeah, I mean, look, he had the very first fight against the greatest ever. And
There's so many
he
big
didn't
fights
look
in
too
MMA.
bad. You're
There's
right.
so- there's
You're
so
right.
many fights.
Oh,
There's-
you're right. There's that too. But the thing is, if there's a legit big fight, like say if Canelo Alvarez steps up and says that he wants to fight Conor McGregor,
I don't think Conor will do it.
he might. He
I
might. It
think
wouldn't
maybe
be a
Conor
smart
realized.
move.
I think Conor maybe realized you got to specialize.
Well,
You can't do both.
especially the difference between Canelo and Floyd. Floyd was just a brilliant boxer. Canelo's a murderous puncher, and he'll fuck you up he'll hurt you.
There's also a promotional difference too. Conor and Floyd are pretty much they're very similar guys, and they both understood what they were doing promotion-wise. I don't know if Canelo is that guy.
Well, he's not gonna promote it that way, but he's got. Oh, look at that uppercut! That shit's genius. He's got the support of the American people.
What about Golovkin versus McGregor?
Ooh, look at that uppercut.
He would do it.
I don't know if McGregor would take that fight.
No, that's not a good fight for him either. Neither Canelo or Golovkin's a good fight for him. It's a terrible fight for him. Those guys are different. They're this, you know. Like look at the way these guys fight. Especially this is how Golovkin fights every fight. I bring big drama show.
Big drama show.
That's what he calls it. Dude. I mean, this is one of those fights we're going to be looking back on someday. Look at those shots of the body
his
by
jab is
Canelo.
devastating.
This is one of those fights that we're going to look back on and go, you remember when we watched that fucking fight?
Yep.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Hey, look at it. He just shook his head at him. Golovkin's putting tremendous pressure on him. He's trying to break him.
Yeah, he's keeping him against the ropes for 80% of the fight.
It's not just that. Like, it's the pace that he's fighting at. He's trying to make him wither. He sees something.
You think he sees him fading?
Yeah, he sees him trying to catch some breaks. He's still super dangerous, but Golovkin he's seeing Canelo trying to catch his breath. And he
was splayed out on the seat in between rounds. His feet were all out.
Yeah, see, if I know this, and I don't know that much about boxing, I know that Canelo has what people think of as an endurance problem. And it's not, it's not a big mystery. He just kind of fades a little bit. Ooh, he just got tagged. He might get...
Oh, my God.
He comes back with a big right hand. Ooh. It's not that he doesn't work hard. It's just that his style is just so explosive, and he's got so much muscle that he carries around. That style requires you to be in fucking sensational shape.
Well, does it mean anything that he's a counterpuncher because they're always getting hit first, so you got to take a little bit more too?
No, not necessarily. His defense is outstanding. Like, look at that. Look how good he ducked under that right hand. His defense is amazing. It's just like he's never been hit like this before. And not with a guy like Golovkin who's just putting it to him. He's been hit by a guy like Floyd who just caught him with good, clean, scoring shots, snapped his head back a couple of times, but nothing like this.
Not like a mule kicking you in the face.
This is a different thing because Golovkin is trying to break him. He's not just trying to win. He's putting himself in danger. He's putting himself in danger to prove that he's the best. And that's a different thing. That's a different kind of person. He's not making the kind of money that these guys are making. He's hungry as fuck. See that uppercut?
Yep.
Ooh, baby.
Boom.
And again, he's not making the kind of like superstar money that he just saw Conor and Floyd make. And the only way that he can make it is to being big drama show. And so he's just coming for death.
What's he getting for this fight?
Who knows? I think it's probably depending upon the pay-per-view sales.
Yeah, I literally have no scale for what these guys make. I have no clue.
$1 million? He's got to make at least a couple million,
Canelo
right?
makes millions. Canelo is a superstar. He's going to sell... I mean, he would sell fucking 1 million pay-per-views if he was fighting an Uber driver. And I'm not joking. Ooh! Ooh!
So he's a bigger draw than Golovkin.
Canelo,
Oh, yeah.
Canelo's getting 5. Triple G is getting 3.
Nice.
That's
a
amazing.
good
He's getting
payday.
2 million more.
No. If you know how famous he is, it makes sense.
Yeah.
He's huge. Like, that guy goes, Viva Mexico, and the fucking roof almost falls off. I'll tell you what, man. Mexicans and Irish, they make you reconsider the idea of patriotism.
Very, very proud people.
Like, when you hear the Irish people that were in town in Vegas when Conor was fighting, you ever see that video of Mandalay Bay? The whole Mandalay Bay, which the fight wasn't even there, okay? The whole Mandalay Bay filled, to where you couldn't walk with Irish people, and they're all singing together.
Yeah.
It was insane. And that wasn't even where the fight was being held.
We saw them at the Garden outside in November. It was fucking... I was with Matt Serra. It was freezing outside. These maniacs have short-sleeve shirts and tank tops.
Damn.
Yeah, didn't we walk to the Garden together?
We
Did
walked there too.
Yeah.
But leaving the Garden, it was freezing that night. Remember?
Yeah.
That's right. There was protests in front of Trump's apartment.
Yeah, that's right. How fun was that?
That was awesome.
We had a walk. Little Jimmy, me, and Cam, and weren't you there? Young Jamie was
Was
there.
Tony there too?
Brendan, Mischief Maker, was there. Look at that. Oof. 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 God damn, look at those. That left to the body and that right over the top. Holy shit, what a fight this is. But we had to walk because there were so many people protesting Trump. Oh, he stunned him.
He stunned him.
Golovkin got hurt. He stumbled. Woo! Canelo hit him with something. Oh, look at that jab. Oh, my goodness.
And she caught him again.
Oh, my God, this
He
is a
fires
fight.
back.
This is a fucking fight. And this is the 10th round, kids. Oh, my God, this is
And
amazing.
the ref hardly ever has to pull them apart.
Oh, my God, no. These
Hardly
guys are
ever.
going for blood. Golovkin is a fucking savage, man. Savage. He's got like 82% Genghis Khan blood. Right? If you had to guess?
You're right. That's a good point. The ref is not stepping in that
No,
much.
He hasn't had a chance. He just no need to. This is a war.
Yeah.
Especially the way Golovkin fights, man. What a pace he puts on you. You just don't get a chance to breathe. He's just on you. Like he stays in a phone booth no matter what. And there's no breaks. He pops a jab, you step back, you're right back on you. Look at this. He's just right back on him constantly. Look at this pressure, right hand. Like you got to understand how terrifying this is when you're fighting a guy like this that doesn't get tired, continues to push on you, and like that's why Canelo has to take some breaks.
Yeah,
go
then
to
you start
side to
just trying to
side.
get out of his way.
He doesn't really want to be up against the ropes like this. He has to fight like this. He really doesn't have the energy to just meet him in the center and go kablooey at each other. So Golovkin's pressure and constant forward movement, that's a big factor here. He's controlling where this fight takes place.
That's another weapon.
Yeah, it's ring generalship. He's completely controlling where the fight takes place. And he's showing much more desire to win. He's trying to stop Canelo. Canelo's trying to catch Golovkin as he's trying to stop him. There's two very different things happening here. Doesn't mean that Canelo can't still put the lights out on him. But what's way more impressive is what Golovkin's doing. He's just swarming him, man. And see, Canelo grabs him after that. See that?
That's right.
He throws that shot and then he grabs him. It's because he's wilting. Look, see his legs just give out there? Dude, he's wilting.
He is.
He's getting fucked up. He can still come back hard because he's a fucking animal and he's a world champion. But the bottom line is he's starting to fade. We're in the 10th round. This shit's getting weird. Look at that. He's still got some good head movement, though, I'll tell you that. That was nice.
The cardio is incredible.
Tremendous fight.
Incredible.
Tremendous.
Golovkin's cardio. Well, Golovkin's another Big Bear guy.
Is he?
Yes, he is.
What's a big bear guy?
Goes to Big Bear to train. Same as El Cucuy.
Tony's a savage, dude. I've watched that guy train for 6 hours straight, dude.
Tony Ferguson.
His cardio is fucking through the roof.
Through the roof.
man.
He's an animal.
You should see the shit we're doing up there. Crazy, crazy
Don't
shit.
you love Big Bear, man? Isn't it peaceful up there?
It's cool.
What do you,
You
do
don't
up
love
there?
it
Just
up there?
run?
You go work out there. You're at a very high altitude. Low oxygen content in the air. They say, Eddie, honestly, the best thing to do is not to train up there. They say the best thing to do is to live up there and to train like down. Like to go down to like sea level, like drive an hour, go down to sea level, train there, and then go do everything else up top. Because your body will adapt because of the altitude, especially when you're sleeping up there. But you'll have more work output. You'll get more work in with your body at sea
lower,
level.
yeah.
But what do I know? I'm not a scientist, son.
Dude, Tony don't need more work, dude. Tony goes forever.
No, I'm sure, but I mean, he could be even better is what I'm saying. I just think that that's what the science is. I mean, it doesn't mean anything. Tony's obviously adapted to Big Bear well.
Fuck.
That's
Hell
such
yeah.
a good fight, man. Such a good fight.
Kevin Lee?
Yeah, such a
Hell
good
yeah,
fight.
it's gonna be great. Kevin
It's-
Lee is a serious threat, you know?
He's a
Tony has
very-
not taken him lightly.
Very serious threat. They're both very serious
But if you look at
threats.
their opponents, Tony's been through some, you know, he fucked up Edson Barboza, Josh Thompson, Rafael Dos Anjos. Those are big names, big giant
The
fights.
Dos Anjos one was very fucking impressive. Very impressive. That was an incredibly impressive fight. And then the other one that was really impressive to me was the Barboza fight, because Barboza's stand-up is top of the food
Yep.
chain.
Yep.
And Tony was cracking him and then finished him in a crazy bloody darce. Wasn't it all bloody and everything on that darce?
Yep. And Edson Barboza is considered probably top 3 most dangerous strikers in the UFC.
Oh, yeah.
That guy will light you up with wheel kicks, head kicks.
Everything.
He's so fast. He's so powerful.
He has the first wheel kick KO in the UFC. You know, in the highlight, you could see Ari Shafir in the background going like this.
Yeah.
Like as he gets hit and cracked, he hits Terry Edom with this crazy wheel kick. It's the first wheel kick KO in the UFC, and it was the perfect one.
Why did Aldo stop? It seemed like Aldo, I noticed it in the Frankie Edgar fight, really stopped kicking or throws a lot less. Is he hurt?
Oh, good question. It's a very good question. It could be because he's got injuries that don't allow him to kick anymore. It could be that it's easier for guys to take him down when he kicks. You'd have to talk to him. I'd like to talk to him. But he didn't use it very much on Max Holloway. But if you go back to like the Uriah Faber fight, it was like his biggest weapon.
Yeah, but I noticed against Frankie Edgar, I'm like, he's not throwing a lot of kicks.
Yeah.
I wondered why.
I thought Frankie was probably trying to time those kicks in the rematch. That made total sense to me. What didn't make sense is how he didn't use them that much against Max. But, you know, Max is a motherfucker, man.
Well, he's saying he wants to box now with Jose Aldo.
Yeah, I've heard that. But that doesn't take away from the fact that in an MMA fight,
Right.
his kicks are one of the most deadly weapons in the sport. In his prime, man, he was so fucking good. But like everyone, it's just like they reach a time. Oh, Golovkin caught him with the right hand. Ooh. This is a crazy, crazy fight, man. Like, you usually don't get these fights.
96-95 Golovkin power punches landed. Wow.
That's incredible. These guys are just
A nice
battering each
uppercut
other.
just landed, too.
Oh, the good left hook, too. You know, Canelo, rather, is absolutely a champion, and that's the reason why he keeps firing back, and he won't wilt, and he keeps using good head movement, but there's no doubt about Golovkin's putting it on him.
One more round.
So exciting, and then we get to go to see David Branch and Luke Rockhold. How are we so lucky? Look at this, some Jesus shit going on.
Yeah,
there.
I don't know what that is. That's got to
I
be a
don't know
relative.
who is that?
That's got to be a
Canelo's,
relative.
Canelo's mom or something? She was like, this is... Got that moment. Come to Jesus moment. Dos Anjos looks so much better at 170, doesn't he?
I missed that fight, but he did get an arm triangle. I saw the finish.
Put the smash on Neil Magny. Put the smash
That's
on
Well,
a
you
big
want to talk about how
win.
big his legs
Yeah.
look?
That's a big win.
Giant.
He just looked massive.
Yeah, well, he's filled in. This is what his body's supposed to look like. He was starving himself. It's a terrible idea. I mean, he was a beast at 155. I mean, he was smashing guys and running them over, but he got to a point where he really could not make the weight anymore. I mean, he was in real bad shape
not that
when
tall.
he made the weight for Eddie Alvarez. He's thick, man. It's a thick dude. And at 170, I mean, he's a fucking animal. He kicked Neil Magny's legs out from under him, and then he got on top of him and just put the smush on him. It was just so high level.
How did he get him down?
Got him down with a kick. Kicked his fucking leg out from under him.
And then jumped on him?
Yeah, just jumped on him. Dude, it was a beating. I mean, it was
Canelo's going for
He
it.
has to know he needs a knockout.
yeah, he's got to know. 12th round. Ooh, behind the ear, in the clinch. Ooh, look at that uppercut. In the clinch, pulling the head down, going MMA on him. The jab of fucking Golovkin is so slick. Oh, Canelo with the
Wow.
Oh, shit!
Nice combination.
Canelo with the combo. Golovkin caught him with a left hook. Goddamn, Golovkin has a chin, man. Let me tell you that. An unbelievable chin. I mean, he took some... Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! What a crazy fight!
This is amazing.
Oh, my God, this is amazing! Oh, and Canelo landed a right hand. This is a crazy fight. Holy shit. Look at that
Pops
jab.
right out with a jab.
And the right hand real tight in the clinch. Constant pressure, a minute 30 to go. Does he take over? Does he take over? Does Canelo have enough to sustain? Arms down, swinging and missing, trying to catch some blood in there, throwing some punches that just don't have the steam on him anymore. And Golovkin...
And Golovkin has to
him.
know he's ahead, and he's still coming after him.
Yeah, he's a fucking spider, dude. He's like a spider trying to suck the blood out of a fly. He's just on you. Like, almost like... Just so predator-like. Just constantly. Look, he's not backing off. He's not boxing. This is not a boxing match. He's trying to fuck him up. That's the Golovkin style that makes him so exciting, man. That's why Mexican fighters love him.
They do, right?
Yeah, yeah. Mexican fight fans are big Triple G fans. To the point where his last fight, he goes, muchos gracias. He knows, man, because he fights like a world-class, top-of-the-food chain Mexican boxer in a lot of ways. God damn, he's good. This is fucking fantastic.
Yeah, those are just hitting the gloves.
Yeah, Canelo's tired, man. He's real tired. There's still 20-something to go. But he's still hanging in there, man. That's that world champion heart.
Yep.
Still swinging. It doesn't get any better than this for boxing, especially like after the Conor McGregor-Floyd Mayweather fight. This is a fight that, like, hey, this is how it's done.
Yeah.
This is the real deal. I mean, obviously, Floyd did it how it's supposed to be done, but that wasn't two fighters on the same level. Look at this. This is crazy.
These were... That's absolutely Golovkin's fight.
Yeah,
these are
Golovkin
both
won
great
that fight.
moments for boxing, though. The Mayweather-McGregor and this are both really, really great for boxing.
Brendan Schaub, I should say this before the decision gets announced, said that if Golovkin didn't win by some ungodly, lopsided beatdown, that he could lose a decision because of corruption. He goes, because that's how boxing rolls, and there's way more money in Canelo winning. So that said, now that we know that.
Tecate sponsor.
That's true. Well, apparently the audience is like half Mexican. He's a superstar in Mexico. Just a superstar.
Who are you talking about?
Canelo.
Oh, yeah.
So let's see if Brendan Schaub predicted this correctly, because we think
It has to be Golovkin.
the unofficial scorecard guy had it for Golovkin by several rounds. We think it was Golovkin clearly, although Canelo fought a great fight.
Have there been bad decisions? If Canelo
yeah.
wins, have there? When was the
yeah.
last time there was a decision like that?
Tim Bradley, Manny Pacquiao.
Who won that?
I believe Bradley won, but Pacquiao should have won, and then
It was like-
Pacquiao
it looked
came
like
back
this?
and outboxed him. It was worse. It was worse, if I remember correctly.
So what was the
Boom!
reason?
Look at that. Boom! 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 Oh, Jesus.
They're showing
Canelo.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. This is the last round.
That was.
When Canelo just tried to put it to him. And Golovkin's like, come on, come on, come on. I'm from Kazakhstan. Boom. Just boom over the top. God damn. Just war here.
Yeah.
Look at that jab.
He literally just paid back every punch he took in the combination.
Just sharp jab, too. His jab's so snappy.
Okay, change it.
Give me a guess, Eddie Bravo.
For sure, Golovkin.
For sure, right?
Unless there's corruption, like Brandon
Unless
said.
there's
And he's not
corruption.
crazy to say
No,
that.
I doubt it.
There could easily be
Boxing's not
corruption.
that bad.
We're saying this. Look at this. They got it 116, 112 for Golovkin. Harold Letterman here. Harold Letterman.
They gave that
I
last-
thought Golovkin ran away with it.
They gave 10-9 on that last fight? I mean, that last round to fucking Canelo?
Yeah. You know what I really like? I don't know why they did that. I like how these girls just stand there and smile. They're doing a really good job. They're always smiling.
It seems easy.
Dude, it's hard. You got to be frozen in that
Oh, them
smile.
fucking clapping in the back. It drives me crazy. I hate it.
I love it. I love their focus. They're focused on not being even remotely normal. This
Adelaide Bird.
The job, their focus, their job is to stand there
Smile.
in some psychotic way. If they were a guy, like if they were a guy, if they hired a guy to stand there in a nice suit and tie and stand there like this, could you fucking imagine
Yeah.
how crazy it would be if you hired guys to stand behind fighters with giant smiles on their face and just not, especially if they were in their underwear. Just imagine that. Imagine guys in a Speedo standing there like ripped, like holding a Tecate sign with a big giant smile on their face.
That happens on Santa Monica Boulevard
But
during
it
the
doesn't
parades.
happen during a big fight on pay-per-view, Eddie Bravo. You silly goose.
One day when
Hey, let's hear the volume. Let's hear it.
Is this a split decision or no?
114, 114, a three-way split. This is officially a draw.
Told you, son.
oh
Boy, they fucking...
shit.
Boxing fucking stinks.
Told you, son.
Boxing
Brendan Schaub
fucking
is a
stinks.
sage.
Brendan,
Brendan Schaub is a sage.
boxing
He's right.
fucking stinks.
Why is he mad?
Because he knows. He knows he got fucked. He knows it's
Canelo
bullshit.
got fucked?
Well, he's going to feel terrible now. He knows he got his ass kicked.
That's a draw?
There's no way that's a
How
draw.
is that a draw? No, it's...
Hold on a second.
He's acting
gonna see
like
it
if he was
again.
happy, then that would mean that he thought he lost. So the fact that he looks pissed, that's smart. He's going, I should have won. This is bullshit.
No. He's
Yeah, he's
knows,
gonna be mad.
he
Total
knows it shouldn't have
218
been
to
a
169.
draw.
I think he's mad because he didn't win.
He threw 200
I'm
more
sure
punches.
he's mad he didn't win, but he's definitely mad that he got outboxed and they made it a draw, too.
He landed 50 more punches.
Yeah.
How the fuck is that a draw?
It's
Boxing
not even
stinks.
close. It's not even close.
Look at that, though.
Look at that.
Power punches, different. Ooh, there you go. That's the difference.
Two,
He
very
was more
close.
accurate.
Maybe.
Oh, the higher percentage. Oh, I can't stand it.
Yeah, but it's a higher number landed too. 114 to 110 in total power punches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
That's
jabs.
a weird thing though. When you're looking at it
5.
numbers wise, I mean it's one way of looking at it. But like one big shot that's a power punch and then another power punch that doesn't do anything, they're both power punches. You know what I'm saying? Like one shot that really fucks you up and your legs go and you get wobbly, that's a power punch. And another power punch is a shot that lands in the same spot but doesn't do anything. They're both power
What do
punches.
these colors mean? What is
You know
the
what I'm saying?
what does the blue ear mean?
I don't know. Look at the number of punches that landed on Canelo's face. 109 on his right side and 95 on his left.
210 landed to 127.
Yeah, big difference in how many landed to the head.
44?
Golovkin landed way more. Wait a minute. It said only 4 shots were landed to Canelo's body? That doesn't make any sense. Is that what it said?
Let's see what he says.
Let's hear this.
Until tonight.
Hold on a second.
What happened tonight?
What happened tonight?
You know, today, really big Mexican day, Independence Day. Congratulations to all my friends from Mexico.
Good move. Go right to the Mexican fans. Fucking smart move.
Canelo able to neutralize you, especially early in the fight, and then have success late when it looked like you had started to build a lead. You know, he has good experience. I want to.
We probably can't play this without getting yanked off of YouTube, so we're going to go to the...
By the way, first of all, I didn't think that last fight was, that last round was 10-9 Canelo.
No.
How is he not fucking angry about this? I mean, why am I angry about it? Why
He's
do I give a
getting
shit?
paid.
Big drama show.
219 if you want.
He retains his belt, so nothing really changes for him, and he gets all that money.
Nah, but your record...
and then the rematch is going to be insane.
The rematch will be
Oh,
insane.
He's thinking
but-
about those dollars.
Boy,
219.
good job
That's
by
what it is?
Brendan, man. Fucking good call.
Yeah.
God, boxing.
He
fucking-
nailed it.
The
Damn.
fighters were amazing, but the organization, it just stinks.
Brendan nailed it.
Can you hear this? Are you guys hearing this?
What?
No.
Okay.
What am I hearing?
What he thought.
Coming on TV.
You know, I don't want to hear it. I'm just
If he's not
sad.
saying, I got really lucky that they gave me that draw, I don't want to hear what he's saying. If he thinks he won, he's stupid.
Still, that was a great fight.
Amazing.
I love it. I don't, I do care, but I don't care. I do care that I thought that Golovkin won, but I don't care. It's a great fight. I like seeing great fights. Decisions mean less to me as I get older.